I've yet to like. There's still a good chunk of cards in this set. I just don't know. I've yet to actually look at the full spoiler.
All right.
I don't know
I
if
mean,
you.
I think there are a couple of rude surprises awaiting you. In particular, a big old dragon.
Ooh.
I think that one's going to come up today, and I think you're going to appreciate what it does. And I think it's going to cost us a game when it happens. I'm going to put that in as my prediction.
All right, a big, kind of like the freaking Alex Strauss out of nowhere in the last one here.
No, well, I mean, that was definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking to myself, no, you can't just put a paladin into one. We have all kinds of healing, and then it's like Alex Straza plus 14, and I'm like, that's not what I meant.
See, that was the best part. That was what I expected. I was like, well,
I was expecting like Lay on Hands or the new Flash Heal, whatever it is, like heal draw card. Or...
No, we gotta go big.
Nope. Came on with an 8/8. Giant plus 14 health.
All right. Anywho, we're here to do some arena. Kaz here with me.
I am. I haven't played an arena in a very long time. I lost all taste for it when I couldn't get any bone mares or silver swords, and my opponents kept killing me with bone mares and silver swords, and I'm like, I'm done with this.
I can tell you, I sure can't wait till bone mare rotates. That's the truth. That's a card I could do without.
It's like, man, Fungal Mancer at least is only good if you have two guys, and that's easier to like hit down or control. Anyway, Hunter Warrior Druid.
Oh, I did Druid last time, which leaves me on Warrior Hunter. Neither of which I think of as like super high power.
Right.
Arena
things. I think Warrior has the most interesting new tools from the new set.
Oh.
That's what I would go for. The Hunter things that are new are just kind of like minor tacks onto what Hunter already does. But Warrior has almost reinvented itself with cards from the new set. And since those are going to appear more highly, is that still true? Like,
I believe they actually don't appear any more highly.
Wait, you're kidding. Why would they do that? What?
Well, here's the thing. They turned that off, then turned it on, then turned it off, and I don't know the status of the switch because it keeps being flicked.
The big mystery. Great.
So,
like the developers don't know what the heck they're doing or don't care enough about Arena to try. We're a Warrior now.
Okay. I do know enough about Warrior that I think Bone Drake is the card I actually want here.
Even without knowing that, I would pick the Bone Drake. Because, like, 6 for a 6/5 is passable in Arena, and then it replaces itself with something equally gigantic most of the time. Maybe even itself, which is disgusting.
I would think about Witchwood Grizzly, because this thing's really...
We have no ways to combo with it.
You don't need ways to combo with it. It's a 3/9.
God, if your opponent has cards in their hand, it's a 3/6.
Oh no, you played Fen Creeper. Well,
holding a spell that costs 5 or more. Oh my god, that's a lot to go through for a 3-cost 4/4.
Okay, what sort of spells would we need to be holding in Warrior to make that function?
I think we would want Mithril Spellstone. Like, that's the one...
Yeah.
I mean, that or Brawl.
Brawl, obviously.
Maybe this shield, but I don't really like this shield. I don't think it's good on all sides. I think there's
a side that just says gain
armor.
I think there's a side that just says, like, gain 10 or 15 armor, and that's basically a nothing.
Right. It is, like, gain 15. There's the one that's a weapon, which is good. There's the one that's a minion, which is fine.
Yeah, we call that Shield Maiden.
Right? That's pretty okay.
And I don't remember what the fourth one is.
Is there deal 5 damage. It's got to be just like
like a holy
deal
fire
5 damage, gain 5 armor. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because I mean, what else could it possibly be? just for game design alone tells us what the heck that could do. I don't mean to smack on unidentified shield. I think it's all right.
I just don't like that it has this failure mode.
But like Red Band Wasp, like he rush and then he big.
Okay, I'm
Oh, it's
interested.
another one of those enrage cards that they got rid of and then just kept printing.
It's just
man.
so dumb.
Right. Speaking of, there's a priest card that's enrage. He was printed a while ago.
Oh yeah, the one that's like can't attack while damaged.
Can't attack. Enrage, can't attack.
Whenever you
Which
play
would
a
be
minion,
like weird.
deal a damage to it, huh?
3 cost 2/4 weapon.
Huh.
That's a lot of hits.
Yeah, I mean that's a drawback that we can sort of make an upside, but is a drawback we have to work around.
Give a minion rush, draw a card sounds like too expensive.
Yeah, 2 cost on
Like,
that is a little. Yeah.
Like, okay, so for 6, I can give my Yeti rush, and that's like one of the highest cases, right?
I think.
Like, man,
I want to say best case would be like. There's a 5/3 in this set that has overkill draw 2 cards. And so like when you deal excess damage, you get to draw 2, and that would be.
I really think it's one of those situations where you're like, you can't use this for the entire game because it's never. You always have like better things to do, and then you get to the hyper late game where everyone's cleared, everyone's bored, and you have an 8 in your deck, and then you can be like, aha, an 8, but he rushed, so I win.
Your bone mare gain rush. I'm gonna try the whip. Just
You don't
to
like Devastate?
I do like Devastate, but I wanna. The whip seems like something we could try to like pick a little bit towards.
We already have a little bit picked toward it, haven't we?
Yeah, the red band wasp.
Very tiny amount. Okay. All right. Let's also pick. Okay, well, great. Now we get shield slam.
Yeah, but after this minion survives damage.
Right. So if like a couple picks ago, if we had picked the shield, then we'd be like, aha,
yes,
big shield plus shield slam,
slam.
gain 15, deal 15 to that minion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
Good thing it was a stuffy doll. Hell yeah.
Right. Wait, is stuffy doll?
No, the Wrath Guard is it's
well, right,
rotated years ago. It's
Don't just tell me that stuffy doll exists.
Ooh.
Seems like a fine time for a fairy dragon, even if it gets 1 damage dealt to it. Like
it can't
a
be
rogue or druid have to hit it with their face. A mage can't hit it at all.
Swamp Ooze versus Tar Lord.
I usually like having 1 swamp ooze, and I like having 2s more than 7s that attack for 1.
Yeah, 11 toughness is a lot.
It is pretty huge, and it's very embarrassing when he gets hit with like Hunter's Mark, Hex, Polymorph, whatever. Like other minions that are that size at least have the power to threaten, whereas this they can just ignore for many turns while it doesn't do anything to their side of the board, right?
Well, the hope is that that means that my rest of my minions are untouched, right? Like if they're just ignoring the Tar Lord.
That is true. If they can't attack through him or don't have those cards that I mentioned, then yeah you get to go wild with your Bone Drake or whatever.
I think I agree on going Swamp Ooze though. Let's get that in. Ooh.
Top end, it's here.
Sure. I like both these mechs, but
I don't really like Mecharoo.
I've always been a fan of the like possessed villager body. You know, it's like okay, it's like I guess it's the same reason I like Divine Shield Lady on 1. You know.
I guess.
But yeah, let's Sunwalker's fine. Don't want that.
Unpickable spell. That's.
Yeah, I just don't.
How do you like this drawback for a 3-cost 4/4? I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. Play it before your other things.
Yeah, it gets a little awkward late. Is its weird spot. I think let's try on the aggressive.
I think it's fine late. If the board is that like full, and I guess Fungal Mancer would be good.
Yeah, I think that's better than the Cruel Taskmaster.
Everything here is like somewhere between good and fine.
Overkill. You may attack again.
Suthrazi. Wanna clear some boards with your life?
So there's a card called Fool's Bane. Back in God, how far back was that?
Right.
Oh.
But Overkill even works on enemy players, so you can attack again after you've put your opponent to -1 with this sword.
kind of like that. Dino Medic's neat if we were a little more mech focused.
I think it's just fine. Like you don't play him if you're, you have your 2/5s in your hand. If you have a board, then you play Fungalmancer. If you don't have a board, you play this guy.
Yeah, and this one works like if in the empty board it's just 5 to a thing. But I want to try Suthraza.
Oh yeah, no, that's what we want to be. Oh my god!
Wait. Whenever this minion takes damage,
right with our other weapon.
Yeah, more Overlord whip cards.
I guess that's the point of Overlord's whip having 4 durability. Is it sticks around for so long that you can just be like, okay, 3 into 6. That's my plan.
Yeah, and it'll be there during the security rover turn. I'm interested enough in this. I think like Reaper is the better card, but I'm interested in seeing how this plays.
Well, we have Tiger, a Dragon, and a Jelly.
I believe in the Jelly. That thing's real annoying. Tiger's really good too, though. Tiger's always been good.
They're all pretty good. If we had more Dragon synergy stuff, then I would lean towards Sleepy Dragon.
That could be.
Jelly is a little embarrassing in the face of.
Yeah, I guess the trick is I only know one of the Dragon synergy cards. Well, I know. Sorry, there's a legend that doubles dragons. And then there's a 5-mana 5/5 that's like, if you have a dragon in your hand, it's a shield maiden on 1 less. So
okay. Do you want me to tell you about others, or you want to just keep discovering stuff?
Are there more? I guess
there are more.
Okay.
The one important one that I can think of is the 3-cost 3/2 execute if you have a dragon.
That sounds pretty strong. Okay.
It's rather good.
Huh.
Sure, you're telling your opponent that you have a dragon in hand, but you just got a 3/2 and killed a thing that they have. And
ooh, these are all strong stuff. Arcane Dynamo is real. Discovering a big spell is always nice. I'm kind of interested in like Arcanine Reaper though.
Kor'kron would be our first 4.
Yeah,
would be a reason to pick it there. We do have a couple other weapons. Heck, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that spell that draws 2 weapons from your deck would have been good for us. We ended up with enough. I doubt it, but, Charge can go face. I guess Arcanine Reaper can also go face.
We'll find more of those. Here's a good rush unit. Execute as well.
Man. All these guys are pretty good.
Yeah. Again, keep trying to keep board advantage player equips that. Oh, yeah, okay.
My favorite mode of weapons project is when your opponent has a good weapon. And then you're like, haha, get a terrible one.
Here you go, garbage.
I guess Tangle for Mystic is similar to weapons project in that you give your opponent a thing.
Alright. Go with that.
I don't really like it at all. These are fine.
Yeah.
I'm leaning toward the low drops. I like the Rover the most out of these, just because we don't have any 1s at all, and he's a reasonable one.
Yeah, like gains like 2 to 4
armor right away if you have the weapon equipped. And, he's a mech, so he can't be killed by that other thing that deals damage to mechs that we didn't pick, or damage to non-mechs.
Ooh. You might keep picking up another mecher here. Goodbye, Apple Valve. Okay.
Ubru Cleave. Unidentified shield. I think Cleave is the Galaxy Brain pick, and you feel like a genius when your opponent has 2 Bloodfen Raptors on the board, or they just use that Druid spell that's like, hey, make 2 3/2s, and it's like, haha, I spent less to deal with them. And
Cleave, whoops.
But like, how much, you gotta have to measure at this point, like, how much value do we have versus how much interaction? right? Because creatures have value because you just sort of play them and they stay in play.
Yep.
And spells are interaction or something to take things from your opponent.
We have weapons, and that's our main
Right.
method of that right now. What is the
There's
shield?
a couple rush minions too.
Yeah.
They kind of like they're this bumper point between the rolls. And Korokron Elite also. I guess we're like we're interacting by attacking. Oh man, this is gonna be a thing. But honestly, with enough rush minions and charge minions, I'm kind of leaning toward you, Brew. Actually,
Yeah.
You know, early on, he's just a
10.
Bloodfin Raptor, and then it's like, wow, Korokron, pick it up. And then Fungalmancer, rebuy it. Security River, it's taking some damage. Let's replay it. You know, it's like almost every minion that we have works somewhere between okay and great with you, Brew.
Okay, there's chatter going on about the shield, and people are saying, "Oh, it's garbage." That's not true at all. Like the only form on this card I don't like is the 15 armor. All other 3 forms are better than existing cards that we would play. You either get a Holy Fire, you get a Shield Maiden, or you get a Arcanite Reaper with 5 armor. Like, all 3 of those are really good. It's just I don't really want a 6 right now.
Right, that's kind of the unpredictability of it.
Yeah, also, I don't like that it has a 15
Not
armor
like
fail
it's
stat.
like, oh wow.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that sure is our theme.
Sure.
Shame he doesn't have a rush.
Draw
Hey!
Rush Minion, huh?
That's a decent one, because he replaces himself and leaves a 1/2 behind.
Yeah, and we have a couple Rush Minions already, so...
It's just the 2, right?
We still have 10
Like
picks.
this
So.
one. Okay, well. And rush minions tend to be really good, because you can attack with them right away.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
It's kind of interaction.
I'll take it.
I mean, the rest of our interaction is taking damage to our face with our weapons, right? So...
After a friendly minion attacks, huh?
Yeah, typically you can grow that guy right away, and 7 health means he sticks around for a while. Ravencaller and Eggnapper are also really bad with our thing that deals 1 damage to our guys when we play them.
Yeah, unless like we want. Huh. I think I'm okay with this just as a, like...
As a 2-cost 2/2 weapon.
Yeah.
That's good, because that's most of the time what it's going to be with only 2 rush minions in our deck.
Yep. Yeah, like we have a tutor for 1. If we find a couple others, maybe.
These are all really questionable. I don't really like Volatile Elemental.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
I honestly am thinking Grave Shambler because there's a chance we can play it as a 5/5.
Sure.
And that's...
Maybe even more.
Yeah, that's something.
Sky's the limit, right? Like...
I'm thinking Scarlet here.
I'm really sad to see this pick. This looks so weak compared to other stuff we could have had or other stuff we're doing.
I think here I'm willing to take Cleave.
Yeah, again, 1 health minion's not super great with some stuff that we have going on.
Yeah.
Taskmaster is also on theme for the self-damage stuff.
Yeah.
So that's worth keeping in
I
mind.
wanted an Acolyte of Pain was sort of a missing piece here, but...
Oh, that would be nice. Hey, a 3rd rush minion.
Ooh, I think we kind of have to pick that.
It just dang decent, like, 2/4. Like, guy's almost always on.
I think I'm fine with Heroic Strike.
It does feel a little embarrassing to play that, but we don't have armor cards.
Yeah.
So Shield Slam is kind of just worse than that. Also, Heroic Strike could kill our opponent.
Alright, and then we get more Security Roving.
Man, that's kind of sad next to Gilneas Royal.
Ooh, that's a good rush minion.
It is a rush minion.
Huh.
I think it's fine. It's not like... The problem is, We have one late game card, and it's a 2-drop that we're hoping gives us dragons. And like Drake or whatever.
Yeah, our late game doesn't match up with a lot of what I've seen in the arena these days. Where decks are like, I don't play cards the first 5 turns, then I just play minions with 12 toughness and taunts, and it's like, oh yeah, that's
yeah, hooray.
That's a plan, I suppose.
That's kind of I've seen that kind of happen too, but and like this isn't a tree, is what I'm saying, but it's like it's good at fighting trees.
I think I'm picking because I want more rush stuff. We have a couple things that.
Yeah. So now our 1-drop can draw an 8-drop.
All right. So let me go ahead and make the deck list for the side. And then y'all can place your bet where you think this one's going to go.
Okay. Setting the floor. Oh my god, whoever said that Arena Chest should be an 03 is just so on point.
That's a lot better than 04. Like 04 is...
You can't go 04.
Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense.
So I think our deck has a lot of good tools. I don't think we have anything in particular that's super powerful to like windmill slam and suddenly like pull from behind or lock away a game. So we're going to get our hands dirty a lot, and we're going to have a lot of kind of messy decisions. And then we're going to get killed in a way that I predicted earlier.
For me, the issues I see are, as we've mentioned, this is something that I've seen a lot of in more recent arenas, where there's just this focus on haymaker, 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 where it's like, look, I built a deck that had 3 things I could play early and 22 cards costing 4+. Like, you know, I just assume I won't die in the first 5 turns. And those are really hard to fight if you don't actually kill them in the first 5 turns.
Yeah, I mean, I think the preponderance of really powerful taunts in like 3 to 4 has enabled that strategy. I think that Tar Creeper is public enemy number 1, followed by what's his face, the turtle.
Oh,
Out of my jungle.
Out of my jungle, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like things that are like 3-cost neutral minions with taunt that are so powerful they see play and constructed like regularly. That's what happened to Arena, I think.
Yeah. Well, it all starts years and years ago with a card we call Bog Creeper.
God.
That's where it began, and that's kind of where it went.
Red to creep. Odric is gone. The question is, do we keep Cruel Taskmaster? I think the Mystic is worth keeping.
Yeah, this is because I don't want to play this on 2 unless it flat kills a 1. Like, I think our deck has enough better 2s that I want to find. Sure.
We found one of them.
And it's the same sort of 1 where it wants to kill a 1 toughness unit. Oh, hi.
Oh, well, he's back anyway.
How's it going?
We even have the like hyper combo on 4.
Yeah.
Like, rushing down, what, a 5 health thing?
6, actually.
Or +3 attack while damage.
Yeah.
Goodness. Do you play it anyway?
I think we play the Wasp because it sets up the... Also, what are they going to do, ping it?
Right? Okay, thanks for the 4-2.
Yeah.
It hits your head now.
Like, they have to ping face. And then I can hit them for 6 back, so... Okay. Well, if I just want to trade, I can take that. Rush is charged, but it can't go face. That's it.
Like, we're facing a mage. We have some decent 3s in hand. I don't really want to use Cruel Taskmaster here. That's what I'm getting at. Is that, that's our turn. We're left with a 2-2, and we cleared their side of the board. I think I'm willing to let them have a 2-3 if it means I get a 3-4 or 4-4 or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna go...
What are your thoughts?
Problem here is that they have a literal free trade. They'll eat this for nothing. They will get that for free.
Like, bump and ping.
Yeah, bump and...
They ping on free.
True. I guess on that, should I just play Frost Rider? Like, get our 4 down? Like, as long as they don't attack with it, the freeze just goes away. And then that sort of makes them ask that question. Wow.
Alright, well...
That makes ping and attack a lot better.
Ping, yeah. Looks like they're doing something else. Okay. Oh no!
Huh.
Oh no, that's terrible!
Wow! Just a nothing, huh? That's dreadful.
Wow. Good work, I guess. I mean, we can attack into the 2-1.
Then, like, play a 4?
Not that bad. We could play 2-2s also, but like Cruel Taskmaster doesn't do all that much. Yeah.
The thing I like about this play is that, like, obviously they ping off the 4-1, but like the play that would be best would be like, okay, if they could like hit this into a 4-4 and ping.
I really want to draw one of our weapons.
Yeah. I feel like we have good board position, and if we can keep good board position, our opponents use the coin, so they're not going to be able to jump the curve on us anymore. Which I'm actually quite happy about, that they use that just to like make a couple plays. I thought they were for sure they were going to get this off the table, but they decided against it. Yeah, so there's the ping, and we know they have a 2-drop.
Oh no, it's reasonable.
Wow, compared to ours, which was
yeah,
not. All right, I think here we get 2 and 3, which is going to be like Taskmaster plus Mystic.
That sounds good. Should we Mystic first?
Just in case.
Just in case we get a better 2 than Cruel Taskmaster. Like the guy who deals 1 damage and has lifesteal, that would be pretty good. That seems okay also.
I'm still gonna take the cleanup.
Yeah, okay. Cleanup crews here. Okay, so there is a pretty amazing mage spell that they could have on 5 from the new set. I almost want to see it.
So yeah, we got next turn for certain we get to adapt this. They actually can't stop that. And then our hand is kind of like a bunch of dragons, so...
Arena's full. Beat it.
Okay.
Wow, what a good minion.
I am genius.
Okay, so this...
What adaptations would actually mean anything? Like, what? Health, Divine Shield, Poisonous... arguably attack.
Yeah. Enough that I'm willing to make that this is one of the plays on the turn.
Okay.
Might want to check Dragon Roar at this stage.
That'd be good, because we still have 2 other plays.
Yeah.
So we're still, like, making board.
Oh, well.
Alright, well, we found the play. Good one.
I guess we
Future is now.
kind of have to take this down. Yeah, that's a good dragon.
We have more stats than them.
So they kill our 2/2 for free. They're on 6, so they might be...
Super free, I mean... Oh.
Interesting.
Huh. Yo, what a pyroblast yourself.
Oh my god.
You get to go to their face with the 3rd one if you want.
I don't. That's what we call a horrible idea that will immediately lose us the game with how aggressive our opponent's been.
Fine. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think.
No problem.
I'm down with double trade.
Yeah, just get this off the table.
Yeah. Again, 2 is more than 1.
I live to serve the Lich King.
Sweepers aren't real.
This 2 is so bad.
I know. We have been winked by the hood, my man.
Well, like, I'm just sitting here looking at this, like, remember Mech Warper?
We have mechs in our deck. We have 1 mech in our deck.
Oh my god. Whatever, I get to play this next turn and just deal with whatever. As long as I have board, I don't care. Sweepers are fake. Excuse me?
Yeah, 5/7 rush con.
Huh. Well,
Literally a mech. Oh my god.
no, we make it cost nothing. Ha. I'm gonna run Fairy Dragon into that, and then I get the overkill with the weapon, which I guess I could go face with. I don't know if I want to go face with it, is the thing.
I think that's the play.
Yeah.
Anyway. Like whatever we do. There's an argument to be made for like run the 2/2 into it instead and keep our Fairy Dragon because it can't be like pinged or attacked and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, check that out.
Let's get damage going.
12 attack on board, that's not bad. And next turn we can drop a big old dragon.
Yeah. I'm fucking sorry.
Yeah, I think we're taking 8 to get that out of the paint.
Yeah,
So the choice is, do you want to throw your little guys into that and your face, or your 1 slightly larger guy and your face into that? That's our decision point. I don't really see any other.
Yeah, I kind of want to throw the 1/3 in there just to gain a little bit of armor on the play.
Mm-hmm. And the 2/2 dying leaves us with stuff, so that's. I mean, his stats don't go away when he dies, actually. So sure. They'll never see it coming.
Alright, you gotta wait. This is one of those things where you gotta, like, time Norse Domu, right? Like, opponent
I
is
kind
now.
of miss old Nas Dormu, where you could scan people's turns out of them. With jousts, do you remember that?
Steal a minion from your opponent's deck? Sure.
That's one of the weakest cards they could have got. That's one of the weakest cards they could have pulled. Oh, unless they have mirror image.
Wow!
Holy crap.
Prove your worth, Kaz.
Well,
Fine.
let's make some attacks.
Time runs out on me.
Okay, that's pretty big.
Well, their life total is 14, though.
Hey!
Yep. Thanks,
All
Big
it took was
Dragons.
an 8/8 that forced them to play quickly.
Yep. They're stealing the Fungomancer was kind
Surprisingly better than I thought.
like, oh wow, a 5-mana 2/2 when you have no board. Immediately plays
Literally
mirror
mirror
image.
image, nerd.
Immediately we get our vigil shall never end, and it's like, oh, well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the timer scam is real.
Ha.
Of note, there was a point, like, I could have made some attacks there to do a little bit more board clearing, but dropping to 9 when I don't have to, that's just asking for it, right? Like, come on.
Garrosh versus Valkyrian. I must protect the wild.
Well, this is what we call the full mull.
Ooh.
Ooh! I'll keep you, because coin into that is really strong.
Not quite so full. Okay, we have reasonable plays. If we don't want to coin out our 3.
Or if we want to coin out some different 3s.
Yeah, coining out 3 looks pretty decent at this point. Come on, play a 1 health thing. Believe in the wasp. That's not a 1 health thing. Rude.
No, I think, I'm on coining out the 3. I know they can hero power kill it, but that's...
Well, that at least, you know, chips in at their face a little.
Yeah, the card we want here is the our 2/2 axe. That would have been the perfect counter.
Oh my god.
Because then we would have got a 5/4 rush next turn. So, obvious plays.
This again prevents them from making, like, anything bigger.
Yeah, and to get some damage on them. Like, it's...
Keeps the initiative on our side. Which we take with... Can we Fairy Dragon instead, actually? Just to preserve the rush on our... Maybe that's too...
I think that's...
Just play the 3/3.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I want a double 2 next turn is the...
Well, we already have a good double 2.
True.
We have a couple good double 2s without Fairy Dragon.
Okay. That's all our opponent's doing?
Oh, that's great.
I
mean, it's scary for what their late game is, but kind of great.
Yeah. It's like, what's the best way of dealing with that? Heroic Strike of all things?
I think Heroic Strike is... And then we get to play the Fairy. Okay, fine. But hey, taking damage to our face means that we're closer to Mortal Strike being truly mortal.
Yep. And we do have the ability to, like, if they play Pit Fighter or something like that, I can just remove it. This can hit for 6. So, like, if they go tall...
Ready, sir.
They have gone wide.
Oh, damn it, that is so close.
Yeah, that would be pretty rad. I think what we have to do instead is consider something like Wasp into the 2/2 and ping it with our other guy.
Then that 4/4.
Leave them with a 4/4.
That's like we
But,
could,
like, you know, the 4/4 goes into our Wasp.
Well, no, the 4/4 just eats one of our 3/3s, and then we don't have a good clean answer to it anymore.
Well, and then we hit them in the face with our gigantic Wasp. I don't know, man. Yeah. Okay. What are you thinking?
So I'm thinking we go. Worgen just eats the 2/2.
Okay.
Taskmaster on Fairy Dragon, take out the Silver Hand.
Yeah, either direction of that would work. And then we have 3 mana to do
Mech plus that, or even just put Wasp on the board.
Okay.
Mostly because I like this trade. And then,
I mean, you can't touch the Fairy Dragon, right?
yeah,
MC Tech isn't real. Even if they do MC Tech, we can Suthraze to...
right, immediately clean it. Suthraze is going to be a board clear here, and that's going to look really nice. That's why I want...
you know what else isn't real? Spreading Plague. No one has that card. Awesome.
Holy fuck.
Time to ignore it.
Yeah, let's just, I don't care.
I was almost gonna pull for the weapon there. Like, it is 16 damage.
I kind of am saving it as a
Float like a butterfly.
ooh, as a way to do some board cleaning and get the damage to their face, like where, mostly because this makes the Frozen Crusher kind of a
Wow, so many powers.
wow. Also, that I really dislike that play. All right, so now here's the Suthraze turn. Like,
Crush.
eat. Honestly,
5/5.
like, we want to kill the 5/5 in some way, right?
Right.
How about, like,
How about Wasp into the 1/1, and then the 1/1 and your face into the 5/5.
Okay. That's probably better. Like, I don't get the triple attack, but that's okay.
Well, right, but this is a convenient way to, like, plus up our wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get overkill, but, like, who needs it?
Right. Also, opponents at 13, this can't attack. So, like, this is where they play the Lich King, and...
Oh my god.
Also, the more damage we take, the better our reach.
Yeah, we get closer to Mortal Strike.
Sure.
Yes!
Well played.
They figured it out. I want to push our minions into his face.
Yeah, they die. They're at 11.
Awesome.
We don't even need the upgrade on Mortal Strike.
Right. Even if we didn't have, like, tail swipe there, I wanted to push the other thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to, like, try and ward clean up when they still have stuff and a bunch of life. Yeah, why not buff team with their thing? That's a good question.
Yeah, because it was. I think the reason they didn't is because the like stats on the frozen crusher were kind of wasted.
Right. I guess giving him +1/+1 doesn't mean anything, and if you consider that a waste, then you're only adding +2/+2 instead of +3/+2 to your board.
Right. So
Honestly, and you get an extra attack. So I don't think it was bad necessarily. I'm baffled that they had so many of them in their deck. All Bloodfen Raptors all the way down.
Like, if I could pick every 2-drop in my deck for Druid, that would be pretty close to all of them, right? Like,
it's a pretty versatile little card.
yeah, good late, good early. You know, pushes damage.
I mean, it's not always good late.
Well, it good late in the sense that it has more utility than just Bloodfen Raptor, is what I mean.
That's true. It's more utility than Mark of the Lotus, also. I like that we have all these combos with that cool weapon that... Hey, now we have!
Good. Our opponent will heal our own minions.
I don't get to finish that sentence.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, come on, be the 8. Oh, okay, fine.
That's just a curve, though.
That's also fine.
Like, I'll take a curve, thank you.
Now we don't have to be afraid if they play a 2 toughness thing.
Yeah.
Thing. Maybe we kind of do if it's Bloodfen Raptor.
Oh,
Hey! Oh, bonkers.
give me that.
Slapdo. Eat it.
So now we have a 4-2. And if they play the other half of it... Well, if they play the other half of it, I just play the whip, right? Like...
I really want them to heal the wasp as their turn.
Oh.
That'd be kind of bonkers.
I wonder.
A little too early to speculate about their hand, except for the flame elemental that they do have.
Yeah, we know that. And the coin. We know they still have that.
Nope.
Quickly. I must consider.
Shock?
Whoa!
Wait. My 1/1.
Huh.
Oh. God,
Well.
is Worgen? Or like just start getting the Overlords whipped down and start moving in with that.
I would like Overlord's Whip if they had a minion to attack.
Yeah.
You know? We have this other weapon that we also like.
So how about Scarlet Crusader then? Because that's not a card I want when I have the whip active.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Similar amount of stats. And just take away 1/6 of their health.
Yep, let's just get some damage in. So if they play the Wasp, I just get to like play any of my weapons back at it, kill it, because it'll be a 4/2, and we'll just take the damage. You know, I can eat it with the Overlord's Whip or the Woodcutter's Axe, depending on if I draw if I draw another 2, I would play the Axe, you know, that sort of thing.
For sure, for sure. Use more of your mana in either case.
Yeah. So there's the obvious one.
Okay.
And then do they follow it up with the little Flame Elemental? Yep.
Oh boy. Wow.
Well,
So you're thinking what? Whip attack or axe armor attack?
I'm honestly thinking axe here now because of the Grave Shambler. Like, next turn I can play Grave Shambler,
that's
break
pretty
this
big.
axe, pump the Red Band Wasp.
So, do you want to face tank the 4-2 or 3-1 into 4-2?
I think 3-1 into 4-2 and then just take 1.
That sounds good to me.
Or die.
Traditionally, Priest has a hard time dealing precisely 1 damage. So
Yep.
you tend to have to use, like, more to kill it. That's why things like Flame Elemental are good in Priest. Oh, they're good in there.
Beautiful. So,
Sure thing, dude.
crack it.
Join or die.
Alright, our opponent is looking pretty squishy at this point.
Yeah, we actually have them dead with just the Heroic Strike. Even if they heal up, the Whip bug fixes for the 2. They need strong plays right now. It's enough health to not die.
Oh man. Coin comes out.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
Wow.
Huh.
Wait. 11,
Uh,
15, 19.
that sounds good to me. I can't read their health total, so I'm
Oh.
gonna trust you on this. When it gets sort of like red on red, it gets kind of sketchy and like.
Okay.
Anyway, it was a mortal strike. It killed them.
Indeed.
That. Oh my god, we still didn't get to use the dang synergy of that stupid card.
We had it. We even... I think... Okay, the best part about that is we won that game controlling a 6-3 Wasp from turn 2.
Yeah. Pretty dang decent with the woodcutter's axe.
Like, that had literally been in play for every turn of that game outside of 1, you know? Which is what we call danger time, like...
Alright, well, my prediction of immediately retiring did not come to fruition.
Okay.
I'm out of the running.
The 0-0 dream.
It was the quest, wasn't it? You wanted to play 6 weapons.
We've got them.
This looks amazing.
Yeah, I think I'm fine on just this. Like, there's a questionable on the Dragon Roar, but I think I'm fine with that.
No, I mean, we already added a dragon to our hand. We clearly don't need
Perfect.
additional help. No,
I guess I want to lead with the Rover.
no stats. Your Town Crier on 3 or 4
Is
could pull a 2 or 3 out of the deck to immediately use.
Yep. There are 4 rush minions, so 50% 3/3 and then 25% on the others. Okay, now it's
Then, like, all of our rush cards are on top of our deck.
that's fine. That's fine because that just means we have to play this in less than 3 turns, right? Like, don't fall for the trick. Play a Bloodfen. Play a not a Bloodfen Raptor. Play a River Crocodile, please.
Oh no!
Ah well. That's real.
2 armor and 1 damage out of our guy.
I think I'm just gonna trade and play Raging Worgen here.
Sounds good to me.
Leaves the power of Rush in her hand. And it means they can't play something like a River Crocolisk. Okay. It's that card. That sucks.
How about 1 and 3 and no attacks?
Yeah. Sure.
I live to serve the Lich King.
My god, Tar Creeper is just such a huge minion.
I hate it. I'm gonna play Arena again once Tar Creeper rotates. So the aggression can be real again. Have we seen the 214 Divine Shield yet? No, we have not. We have seen the 214 Divine Shield taunt.
Oh, that's a bummer. Again, I lose most of my power here. God, here's every rush creature in my
We
deck.
actually drew all of our rush. No, wait, no, we have one
We
more,
have one
right?
more. We have one more.
One more Rabid Warrior.
Yeah.
I summoned all the rush to the top. Well, you know you're going to draw it next turn, so you can play 3/3 next turn.
What now?
This is really, really a bad position. Like, I have almost nothing I can do about their board. I can throw away 4 cards to deal with 1.5 cards. And I honestly think that's what I have to do.
Yeah, I mean, we have the double dragon to follow up.
Yeah.
We can make up cards. But fair board is clean.
Yeah.
We have some guys.
So we'll be left with a 1/1 at the end
arguably,
of this. Yeah.
Arguably, we have a play next turn.
I think it's pretty low odds that our Dragon book gives us a play. Well, it could give us, again, Twilight, so that's...
What again now?
Sure. Oh, come on.
Wow, rude.
Yeah.
All right. Make the plays we got.
By his will.
All right, go ahead and show me an Arcanite Reaper, a Crusher. I'm playing this here because this gives me an onboard, like, stopping the Night Howler.
You're right. I think that's better than waiting for a weapon.
Yep.
Because we could wait forever and they just continue to play minions. And we're like, oh, okay. Well, we didn't do anything.
That completely outclasses what my plays on the round. I can make Matriarch. I can make this 5/5.
You could make a 5/5 and then pull it back, so you can gain even more armor.
That seems like a really quick way to actually lose this one, sadly.
I don't know, man. Like, okay, so think of it this way. Next turn we want to play our rush minion. Actually, we don't, because it'll be on the wrong side, right?
Yeah, it'll be on 3/8. So, like,
Okay,
unless there's something we...
That's frustrating.
What now?
Awaken, my children.
Okay, it's 4/9.
If we really need a dragon in our hand, we'll just pick it back up. It's fine. Yeah, this is like whenever a minion's healed, summon a 3/3, which is a lot better in the class that it's from, as it's a priest card.
Yeah. Dragon Priest has kind of always been better than Dragon Warrior. That's terrible.
Yeah, the only time Dragon Warrior was real was Alex Strauss's Champion, like the aggressive version.
That's a pretty dang good one. Oh, man, and Draconid Crusher? Oh, do you remember Draconid Crusher? I remember Draconid Crusher. This one's slipping away from us. We don't have any ways to, like, come from behind that much.
We do get a pretty clean kill here.
My duty is to the king.
Like, this is alright. The problem is gonna be, like, the fact that our opponent's 6 cards in hand. If they can easily convert that to any board presence at all, we don't have much way of coming back. Especially with them just being able to go 10 and, like, attack 10 face, go, you know?
Which they chose not to do.
Okay.
Cool.
Happy on that, because, like...
I think that's the start of our being able to stay in the game at all.
What is this? Well, this looks like a Defile setup or something, but this is the wrong...
What?
What is happening?
I have no notion.
Rush, add 2 1/1 sparks with Rush. Sure.
Oh, wow.
Well...
Like, bump, pick up, weapon.
And even play this 5/5, just get it going.
Sure. Play it as a 5-cost 5/5. Seems okay.
Drink with me, friend.
Okay, cool thing.
Yeah, we're bloodied.
Gildan Royal Guard with the Woodcutter's Axe becomes 10. So I can swing real high.
Right. Provided we're allowed to swing. Like if they make a, I don't know, a 12 power taunt minion or something. Okay.
Out of my jungle, huh?
Okay, the other public enemy.
Yep.
Glad they had it.
Out of my jungle. I feel like we have a reasonable chance of keeping the board under control here for the next couple turns, which is nice. Not expected. Like, that's...
I think we're gonna have to draw pretty hot. Like, what are even our, like, bigger things to draw?
The Sleepy Dragon. Oh, well, goodness.
Come on, poisonous. Holy crap.
I'll take it. Also, 10 toughness? Are you kidding me? You actually played a thing that's gonna be 10 tough? Oh my god. Alright, check this shit out.
Like, they know that we have... Okay, whatever.
So, we attack here.
Sounds good.
We play Gildan Royal Guard.
I like that card.
We kill.
Chop, chop.
And then 10-4, good buddy.
Sure.
The actual play that turn was attack for 7 with Ember Scale Drake. Should have been more aggressive there.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I think right now our win condition is our opponent dies in 2 turns and can't convert 8 cards, you know?
I think that can still happen with what we have.
Well, if they're going to take the damage themselves, that's good.
Like, now we have secret damage.
Shit!
Oh, boy.
Oh, God!
Oh, no, they have the spark. They can play a spark and bump it to the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was why, like, I assumed that was off the board.
I think they're still dead. Now they're not dead. Damn it.
Yeah, I have to use my whip to kill that. We need to heal.
That's cute.
Alright, so I want to go... Whip final. Like, whip is the last play here, so...
Okay.
For the crusade!
Roll on the 05?
Yeah, I think Cruel on the 05.
Gives us an extra attack. Crack the whip.
Alright, opponent to 3.
How's your shiny axe looking now?
I can't believe Lightwell. Like, I can't believe our opponent played the literal perfect creature for us to kill with Gildan Royal Guard. Like, that could not have been a more...
Maybe they didn't think it switched.
Oh, like they thought it was the 3/8 side?
Yeah, they saw it go into her hand as a 3/8. Man.
Get in there and fight. Well played indeed.
Oh! Is that the concession well played, or
So-
the I have a brawl in my hand well played?
So again, the thing I mentioned that was okay. Goodbye.
Gas.
That is part one of how you win this game. Is
The red one tastes like
oh, okay, they
Nope.
can't. Yep, that was the part one though. They needed that plus like a sweeper.
No, yeah, that plus brawl and the who's wins the brawl. And then we don't draw heroic strike.
Let's
Okay.
crunch. Like I mentioned that the way we were winning, or the problem I was thinking in the game is that our opponent was so high on cards, they just couldn't convert them, and that's really, you know, we have 0 cards in hand, but you know, 8 cards in hand doesn't mean anything.
Let's be real. That was entirely on the back of our one rush card
was.
that costs 8 that we got to use
Twice. So the actual mistake I think in that game was that turn where I mentioned they could just go face, deal 10, and like get us. And
They did not do that.
They didn't do that.
We're like, oh, okay.
Especially like they had an Arcanite Reaper in hand. There's no reason they needed to play like safe.
Well, we killed them anyway, so.
Yep. All right. Next up,
Light shall bring
time to fight Zendus.
We have not been able to use our own Fungal Mancer. Oh wow, Cleave's in our deck. Maybe we can set up something like... I don't know. No, I can't even think of a scenario where Cleave works. That's a pain. All 2s.
All 2s. Again, pretty good set of them too. You're over. Someday we'll get to do our whip synergy. I swear to God. Like
It just will never happen.
it's gotta.
No.
Um.
Kind of like Wasp.
Yeah,
You could also just draw dragons if you want.
yeah. I'm gonna put Wasp on the table. It's a good threat.
It's kind of a weird threat. It's like, what looks good in the face of that?
any of you.
That
Get
guy?
out of here.
That looks okay.
Yeah. Huh. This might be.
I mean, we could just bump him and draw dragons. If they want a clean answer, they have to heal our guy, which makes it, like, retroactively not very clean.
I guess then I also play the Town Crier there to make sure that I have a body on the board to kill it back with the Cool Taskmaster.
Sounds good to me. Yay.
I'll take that. And also, you know, Anexia.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, that's why we didn't get any picks at Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Soul gives you them all. Or Dragon, what is this? Dragon Roar. I keep naming it something different every time.
Dragon.
Sure.
Oh, man.
Wait.
Oh, man.
Wait.
Is it time?
And then I think I take the trade so they can't do like dumb heal bumps.
Yeah, okay. The Wasp has run its course.
Yeah, it got enough done.
Like, there's no scenario where Fungal Mancer was our play next turn. So,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, they just decided to go face and like play that or something.
Okay.
Are you thinking Coin Rover into like Dragon next turn or something?
Yeah, Coin Rover makes Fungal Mancer look good next turn as well.
That's true. Hoping you don't have Shadow Word Pain right here.
All right, here comes Cabal Shadow Priest, and the game immediately ends.
Oh god.
Like,
Oh man, the ability to heal that thing is not okay. By the way.
yeah, like I said, immediately, like not even close. Oh shit.
Big cube.
Oh god. And no, oh no, the cube's too big now.
Yep.
Wow, that's a really clean answer to this. That's... Oh.
Starting to think we don't have any silence in our deck.
No, we were never offered any.
So,
I guess we
I'll
make a
Dragon Sweeper.
Yeah, I guess we play that to get a taunter.
Sure. So they have to deal with nonsense while we're just chipping away at their face. Yeah.
What if this just never breaks and we like then we Fungal Mancer next turn, we get the Security Rover going and like okay, yep, obvious.
What if cube too strong?
I don't care.
Okay, that's part of like cube never breaking.
Yeah, I don't want the cube to break. I don't care. Like all right, I'm gonna Fungal Mancer here.
I like it. And because we want to make a dumb taunt, I think we have to
Yeah.
4 to 4, 5 in the face.
All right. We have big Gildan Royal Guard next turn if a huge threat appears.
Lich King.
Yeah, that's the huge threat. It's always Lich King. Our board's really strong right now.
Pretty happy about it. Fungal Mancer got to be the 5-cost 6/6.
Oh no!
Gas!
Wait, I have an answer to that. I have a really good answer to that, actually.
Guess whose duty is also to the king?
My duty is to the king for the king.
Let's just
Oh my
keep
god, it was so violent that
going.
the code broke.
keep going face. They keep having to kill these dumb taunts! It doesn't stop!
Oh, Rover.
Okay,
Oh no!
rush v rush, sure. Heal your cube.
Goes into the 8-3, come on.
Heal your cube. Heal your cube. You don't want the cube to die. Heal your cube. No. Well, that's fine. Heal your cube.
Yeah!
Heal your cube. No. No!
No, don't heal your face.
I needed
it
them.
out.
I needed them to heal the cube because then I could play Sleepy Dragon and they couldn't crack cube. That said, like, this has an obvious kill. I think I might still play Sleepy Dragon.
Well, the alternatives are play 3/3s. That's more like attacking stats, right?
Yeah. The problem is that they're not so great. Like, you know, the cube's gonna... I could just also just play Anixia. If I want to go big.
Hmm.
No,
Yeah, that sounds good too. That's a lot of attacking stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cube spits out 2/6 taunts.
I'm gonna...
Or like 2/6 taunt and a 3/7 taunt, kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sleepy Dragon.
Okay.
The reasoning here is that I don't want them to be able to trade cube into this 5/5 over here. This cube will never crack.
I don't know, heal it. Don't crack the cube, heal it.
Oh no, I figured it out.
Ah, dang it.
And
Oh, well.
Infinitaunt is here, sure.
Oh,
God. I'll pay blood every minute of every day.
We're at 32. Time to change that.
All right. So,
Now behold, as we do some amazing things.
like I rush in on Tortola. Crush it. Who, actually, no. I run in on the Giant Mastodon with the 5/5 and the 2/2. Kill it. Rush in on Tortola. Kill it. Hit the other one. Kill it. So
Sounds good to me.
here's our line. Here's our line.
I'm lost and furious.
Leave me be.
In your face.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
So if you're not convinced that this weapon is completely astonishing by this point, then I don't know what I could do to convince you.
Like, I could have attacked 4 face there, but we don't have a backup weapon, so I don't have a, you know. Alright, that's usually a nice one. Okay.
Oh,
God, that is a hell play.
it's fine, it's fine. Like, they're almost out of cards, and we have a legend in our hands.
Yeah. Alright, so I want to play Grave Shambler, I think, this turn.
Sounds good.
Leave me be.
I'm gonna kill their life steal. And then we'll get Soul Claimer down.
Right. Play the one that does not give them cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job of healing back up.
We still have Onyxia as a, you know, final move.
Current Buster. I don't believe you.
No way.
You just, it's a 6/5, and that's obnoxious, but
I'm gonna trade and play Onyxia.
okay.
You've got nothing.
Even better than nothing.
Wow.
We upgrade one of our 1/1s into a 2/2.
Sup? Alright, time for MCT.
To take a whelp? Sure.
No, to take the 1/1 on the far left. They can heal it. It's really good. What in the world?
Whoa!
Nice sweeper.
Holy cow.
Alright,
A stranger will offer you aid.
Oh, dang it.
You shall pay for your insolence! You shall pay for your
Yeah.
insolence!
I like 8 going face. I like it a lot.
yeah, I'm thinking about what I want to play into this board. I think I just want to play out my hand that isn't Heroic Strike.
Alright.
A clever
We're not gonna draw a weapon. It's
Well,
fine.
we will draw a weapon, but we won't. We'd rather have the body on the board to deal the extra damage.
So we did give them a 2.
Yeah.
Whether they have that.
Mind control off the top. Mind control off the top. All right.
Fine.
It's we in the business call a giant pain. Six.
What now?
God, what do I want to do here? I almost want to like.
Thinking 3/4/1/3 into 2/4, bounce a 3/4, get another 2-cost minion.
Yeah, and then
The future.
sounds good to me.
Like, that still leaves us pretty wide.
The problem is Onyxia is a body they're going to be able to like use to very easily start bumping and healing. and
Yeah,
stuff.
over like 5 turns. Like we had. Aha!
I guess you get your Raptors anyway. This is a horrible play. I don't want to play this.
Okay.
That's a no. That's a play that immediately is punished and is worse than not playing the card because they just kill it with Onyxia and then a bunch of 1/1s Wrath our board.
Alright, well, they have the
Nah.
solution to us going wide. I don't think we can win anymore.
Wanna blow something up?
Ooh. Haha! He works for us! Didn't you know?
God. Like, this is just a blank, too. I don't think we have whirlwinds in our deck.
Nope.
Back to work.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that mind control absolutely took us out of this one. I'd hit them for half their life total.
Is there any way we can hit him for the other half?
Mortal Strike would be 6.
No fear. This is where they get cocky and go all face. And then we draw Mortal Strike. Dang. Alright, cool.
Ooh, nice.
Now mathematically eliminated.
Yeah.
I still think it was correct to go face with Alex Straza. Back when we... Wait, Onyxia, sorry.
Well, if we didn't go face there, all that would have changed is, like, it would have had 2 less health when they stole it.
Right, and they didn't have a... They wouldn't have a 2
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But... I don't think that would have made the difference. Whereas, like, them not having mind control or just having, like, a minion or something would absolutely have made the difference. Yeah, we finally got our synergy. We did it.
Damage.
Well played.
It's synergized. Oh, the Topsy. Yet another Death Rattle minion. They actually went deep on the.
Yeah, they were deep on Death Rattles.
Hey, we did it.
All right, 4-1 still. Can we? We're never gonna get to actually use that Overlord's Whip the way we want to, though.
Nope. Not even a little.
Yeah, Topsy Turvy is a thing. It's a very key card for a very silly constructed deck. It's effectively a better version of Divine Inner Fire.
Inner Fire, yeah.
It's because generally you kill your opponent when you play Inner Fire, so.
I must protect the wild.
Victory or death.
All right, I think Scarlet Crusader's the only one in here I'd keep, and even that's a little questionable.
No, Priest's new Zero Mana spell is Heal 3.
Yeah, that was from the previous expansion.
And Topsy Turvy's was Boomsday.
My greeting.
Yep.
Heal 3 is the whatever this one is. Troll Wrestling.
Yeah, I forget the.
Rosticon's Rumble. There we go.
Yeah. Well.
Want a coin rush in? Look, Troll Wrestling is a way better name than Rosticon's Rumble. Who knows who Rosticon even is? That's some World of Warcraft nonsense. I don't give a crap.
My hope is that the hero power hit.
Okay, so then we Scarlet Crusader pass.
And then they play that make 2 Bloodfin Raptors.
Yeah, so we can cleave them.
For the crusade!
Do it. 2 Bloodfen Raptors.
2 Bloodfin Raptors.
Cleave is a terrible card that no warrior plays.
Oh, do they have a Wrath? Like, that's the sort of play that makes me think my opponent has Wrath, and oh my god, they didn't have anything. I'm just gonna.
Did you hit pass?
Yeah.
Join or die.
So this is the part that scares me. I talked about the players in Arena that just are like, well, I don't need to play cards for the first 5 turns of the game. This is it.
Halt! Who goes there?
Huh.
Whoa!
Damn.
What a guy.
That trades for my entire board. Ooh.
Or
I'm fast and furious! In your face!
yeah, I guess they get to just keep hero powering and growing their guy if they want.
Yeah, that can't.
Maybe that's scary. I don't actually know. I don't think it would have been that bad because then they would have played another creature and we could like cleave them and that would have taken care of the guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they don't play a creature here, then I'm the fool.
Where
So-
shall I strike?
No, they play
Okay.
again. What they have is huge creatures with taunt. I think this is just Bone Drake.
Drake pass. Able to take care of that guy with heroic strike.
Yep. And cleave.
Bafflingly, yeah, we could. The hero cleave. Heck, that's almost thematic, right? Like we use our weapon and then cut through to the next guy.
Crunch.
Like the old D&D cleave way back when.
Yeah. Kill the first one, get the second hit, and then we're good to go.
Ooh, that's a full attack, full round action attack, right?
Yep,
You get
yep.
your first attack at full base attack bonus, and then the second attack at the lower amount.
Sure.
Plus 6+1.
See, that move's fine because like we get to bump it with the 1/2 and then cleave. Are you seriously passing on 7?
Oh,
Oh.
well,
Huh.
are we out of rush minions?
Yes.
Wait, really? We got
Yes,
both
we've
of
played,
the 3
we've
things? Oh,
played
yeah, we
all
did.
of them this game.
Crap. Well, that's pity.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Hmm.
I think we just play cleave.
In case it unlocks the, like, 1 attack trade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So I guess we just heroic strike it.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
And I'm not unlocking your mana for you. I did with the cleave because I wanted to, you know, get a little bit off the table. But you're the one who has to unlock your damn mana.
And, like, not die to Savage Roar.
Yeah. Well, like right now, Savage Roar is 18 of 25. Like, that sucks, but... Basically, I want them to spend like 2 of those on art.
Whoa!
Alright. Oh, screw you.
Oh my god. No, just slam it. It's fine.
Okay, what happens if I, like, youthful brew it, right? Like...
Oh my god.
What now?
So it's either we slam Temporus and hope they don't kill us, because they just spent a Savage Roar,
Yep.
or Brew Rover. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah! Excitement!
So, alright, place your bets. Are we dead? Are we dead? Place your bets. Are we dead?
Our opponent's correct play is make biggest man,
Yep.
attack face, and then take an extra turn.
So they get 2 turns running, then we get 2 turns running.
It's a decently big man.
Sure. So they get to attack us for... They need 7 points. 6 points from cards off of 6 mana.
That's 3. Oh no!
Yes! 6 points of cards off of 6 mana! I'm glad that this happened, as this is a proof that I've needed to show. Never play Temporis.
You just
don't
loses the game.
Just don't play Temporis.
Don't do it.
The position we were in, our opponent was on 7 mana, 4 points of power on the board, and we were at 21. And the question was, can they kill us? And the answer was yes.
Yeah.
So...
Extra turn is kind of a lot.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, as far
Wait
as
time.
never randomly generate Temporis goes,
Yeah, wait time. I don't know that
I haven't
I've
seen wait
that
time in a very
like
long time.
years.
Oh, well, I mean, that's new expansion fever for you, I guess.
Yeah. The servers are, just waiting on it. But yeah, Temporis is a card that will get you killed way more often than it does not. I like this. We keep the Soul Claimer. Ha!
Nice.
Alright, so Town Crier is going to draw us 2/3 chance on the 3/3 and 1/3 on the... I think my favorite, and by favorite I mean the dumbest thing about Temporis, is that its ability is treated as a, like, horrible drawback on it. They're so good that its stats need to be lowered.
Oh, yeah. Like, that guy definitely needs to be a 7-cost 6/6.
Right.
The ability is too powerful. God. He could be like a 12/12, and he would still be bad.
Holy shit!
Alright.
I'm sorry, you do what?
Well... How much do we believe in that? Probably doesn't matter. Like, he's going to attack the Wasp with it next turn, right?
Yeah, like my other option would be playing out Soul Claimer.
I like it decently well.
Alright, murder me with a, like, play a giant beast.
You're kidding.
100%. You right? Like, what were the odds? They were always 100%.
Of course, the top of their deck is a... Oh my god.
And they get to kill my thing for free, and we're in the exact same position as we were last turn, so...
I'm not happy. I'm kind of happy about this, because even at +2/+2, we might be able to rush down whatever they play.
Yeah. Okay, and then just get to play some crappy 1-drops. Sure. Well.
I'm boss. I'm
Make the plays we got.
Cool. The 1/3 is kind of nice cleanup crew here. And getting
Assuming the other 1-drop they got is like kind of...
Yeah. If it's like a 2/1 or
most of them are.
something.
Right. Like the worst case, it would be like a Flame Elemental or whatever.
Or are they gonna Phoenix? No, Phoenix would go on the other thing. That's yeah. Wait,
Rankings. No. What?
you have an Elven Archer? The other card was Elven Archer? Wow, they are really, really just finding really good ways to annihilate my board for nothing. So Spring Paw is like Alley Cat, but the back goes to the hand to give both sides rush.
I still don't think that flanking strike on a 1/3 was correct.
Okay, so they have their 5 mana assassinate. Come on, Temporis.
Don't say it! God damn it. Okay, but can they kill us?
Right, but can they kill us?
Okay, 4 and 3, everybody.
I love how
We had a good run.
I love how you knew the moment I said the words aloud. What? You're like, no! Don't say the words.
Well, they're going after cleanup, so that's...
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Oh
no,
god, we're
I'm
dead.
sorry. We
Oh shit. And that's the card that got buffed? So they need 7 points of damage off of their hand.
Oh, it's not a beast.
Help.
Alright, well, we didn't literally die, but we're basically dead.
Right. I mean, Magnet Bomb is, oof. Yeah, their board is developed to a position I don't know how to get rid of. Right? Like...
I mean, we can't. There's no combination of cards in our hand that cleans up our board. Their board.
Duty is to the king.
Like maybe if that had taunt. I don't know. Maybe if they hadn't buffed their guy.
For the king.
All right.
That's the only line I can see that keeps us from immediately dying. Unless, of course, they have, you know, literally anything. Shit, literally anything.
Crap! Didn't see that coming. Oh man, drawing buffed Rhino would have been
Yeah,
great.
buff Rhino shows up? Hell yeah. So yeah, you did say we were going to lose to an auspicious dragon. I just don't think it was the dragon you
That is not at all the one that I expected.
No.
Yeah, Temporis did it again.
Alright, so 4-1, and then Temporis takes a couple, oof, you're not even in the list. So is that the balancing factor to Dragon Soul? Like, the dragon creators?
Just Fairy Dragon and Temporis. Actually, Fairy Dragon would be fine
Fairy
a lot
Dragon.
of the time, frankly. Like,
Yeah. This.
There's Moshog. Oh god.
What is this? Who did this? Like, what if your opponent gained over half their life? Oh, goodness.
I've been seeing Sarnite Taskmaster pop up.
I believe it.
It's like the new zombie chow.
Yeah. Like, instead of 5 health, you just get the body.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, that's the arena.
That certainly was an experience.
Yeah.
I am sad to hear that they toggled off the like new card bonus thing in arena. That
Yeah.
seems like, that's a little weird.
I believe they toggled it off, like, a set or two ago, and they might have toggled it back on, because I don't follow Hearthstone news close enough, because those are the sorts of things that are posted on, like, you know, oh, hey, by the way, turn this back on, sort of thing, you know, like, it's not something I'm aware of enough, so.
They're pretty secretive about their announcements.
All right.
Sometimes it seems that way.
I do have time for 2 arenas today.
Okay. Well, this one will go long then.
Yeah.
See. Priest, Hunter, Shaman.
Ooh, I want to do Shaman. A lot of the cards in Shaman in this set really, really interested me. Like,
I actually can't think of one that did interest me, so that balances out.
okay.
See, nothing from the new set.
Well, nothing from the new set.
Although we do have like directions to think about.
Thunderhead is interesting. That's a really strong Violet teacher, right?
Yeah.
Like,
You just have Overload as our thing.
Yeah.
Pick up a Avalanche Elemental or whatever nonsense it is. Snow Fury Giant.
yeah. Heck, we pick up some like the crackles. They're not the crackles. The
Oh, we
zap.
can. Yeah, no, I'll pick every crackle that
Yeah,
we see.
All right, we will pick every crackle that we see.
Easy. Secret Lightning. So the timing
After.
after you play a card with over. Thank you.
So that does work.
Oh my god, that's monstrous as a play. You slam this guy on 4, 1 to all, 1 more to like 2 other targets.
Right. Here it is. Zap.
Zap. That was Boomsday, right?
Yeah, that was Boomsday.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's get Thunderhead going.
Man.
Ooh, here's some more Thunderhead cards. Or Witch's Apprentice.
An overload, or a card that draws us an overload card. I don't actually like Witch's Apprentice. I don't.
Really?
Yeah. It's like it's too irrelevant, and there are a lot of very bad shaman spells. I would rather pick a shaman spell that we genuinely want.
Like pick up a Crushing Hand or a
Yeah.
Burst or
Kill
something.
Giant. Yeah.
Well,
The Mushog.
versus friggin' Tar Creeper too, which is
Right.
let's get the big new one in here though, and we get Tar Creeper anyway.
Sweet. Oh man, there's that source of silence though.
Yeah, because there are other. Ooh.
Lick 'em!
Ooh. Yeah, it's all about frogs in this game. I'm in on Lick 'em. Or Zap. Ooh, EMP Operative. Or War Gear, the biggest freaking, So Magnetic lets you, like, play it on the left of a mech to play it as a buff on that mech. So this is effectively, if you play it on a mech, you play it as a +5/+5 buff. I'm gonna go in on this dumb plan. The thing with Zap, the thing I like about Zap, is that it's kind of like a backstab for us, too. So...
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of crazy rush
Yeah.
minions everywhere. The heck?
So do we want Spark Engine or Loot Hoarder here? I feel like a Loot Hoarder's fine.
Sure.
Here's some more Overload.
Sweeper, Saronite, Primal Fin. These
Yep.
are all pretty good, frankly.
Yeah, how long can this go on? Stuffs a lot of boards. I'm gonna believe in our Overlord. Yeah. Come on, we need to find those giants.
Might actually have too many overloads
Here it
at
is!
this point. Okay.
The card I love. This is the card.
I want the giants.
This is the card I saw and I went like, oh my god. It's great. So we're picking Rainatoads up.
Okay. Arena Toads.
Huh.
You want the nuts?
Oh, I hate that walnut. I don't hate like the power of the walnut. I just hate the walnut displeases me to look at. It's just like, why is this walnut here? Who did this? Cheeky Ankle Biter is also kind of nifty. It's a better version of the little Murloc in
Yeah, the
most
Murloc.
instances.
The kind of crazy part is like what we saw in the last arena run, where you play him and then immediately buff him. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
because lifesteal with buffs goes really well together.
We go with Rocket, I think, here.
Okay. Kind of a minor mech theme going on.
Brew. I think Silverhand is actually a slot we don't have. I really want to see another Thunderhead.
It would make a lot of our picks make a lot more sense.
All right. Let's keep picking Overload
Yeah.
cards.
Between that and Lickim, we're always going to have a weapon.
Yep. Fairy Dragon here?
Probably for the best.
Yeah, we only have
Why is Arena Fanatic?
in the same pool as
Wait.
these. That doesn't seem...
I mean, I'm just trying to understand the card at all. Like, we had an entire set where there was a faction that did hand buffs, right?
Yeah.
And they're just kind of incidentally bringing that back without tying it to a faction.
Yeah, it would be nice with the 1/1 Rush guys, but the 1/1 Rush guys we have get generated
All right,
and
those
played.
get summoned. There's the other one, the small mech that puts one in your hand.
Yeah,
Does
ooh.
that.
You're we could give Crushing Hand lifesteal on the turn.
I guess that's cool.
I mean,
I almost just want a Yeti or a War Gear instead of that.
yeah. I'm leaning on making this deck a little silly, is sort of the
All right.
with how our
Mega Mind. There it goes. Oh my god. Could we please pick the bear?
Yeah, I think we can pick the bear here. We want some sort of top end. I was actually looking at Firefly too as a reasonable card, but
No, it's reasonable.
we draw a spell that costs 5 or more. Oh,
Yeah, we can chase that rain of toads.
oh,
That's the storm that we are chasing.
I will. Sure. Maybe we can get one, or maybe we can get another storm to chase. These are all good
What's the
cards.
weather? That's a pretty dire weather forecast.
All right, so
Toads
what?
followed by volcano.
Yeah, toads fall. Ooh, yeah, okay. I'm in on volcano. Yikes! No.
The Punishers are here. These are all excellent cards.
God, Fire Elemental, Cobalt Scalebane. Oh my god. Cobalt Scalebane is such a buster.
Let's pick him. We can pass up Fire Elemental. Who needs that? We don't have any elemental synergies. It's fine. It's an elemental synergy.
Ooh, let's get some discovery going, I guess.
Well,
Right.
only one of those minions says Discover.
Yeah. Well, I like Menacing Nimbus a lot as well, but Stonehill Defender. Let's be real.
Yikes.
I might get huge. Oh, weapon +2 attack. Make some Necromancer. You have a couple weapons where that actually benefits because they both have like high, you know, durability.
Mm.
Maybe I want the Violet Worm just as another piece of top end. How much more top end do we need, you know? Probably some. We go with the worm. Oh,
Wow, Air Elemental. I forgot that existed.
that's the one I like. Like, you can still be hit by, like, Druid or Rogue Hero Power, but it dodges a couple other ones, and it's, like, a decent enough thing. Also, it's not competing with things I'm super interested in. Oh, thank you for the sub, Modifin.
How many times do they have to print these words on different cards before they come up with a keyword for it? Hooray!
For Shroud, yeah.
A missing piece.
All right.
Wow. Kind of thinking Nesting Rock.
Yeah, I was
We have
thinking that
kind
as
of
well.
a lot of guys who make other guys, and we have the totems.
All right, let's do that. Here's our silence.
That works most of the time.
Yeah, I think that gets the job done. Deal 6 damage to a dragon on a decent 3.
There are more dragons now, thanks to the next set.
Yeah.
The most recent set.
Grab that up. And then we got
And
last
Beta
pick.
Force for 3. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I kind of want the rune spear.
I think that fits what we're doing more. Like, let's go big. Sure, like Marin the Fox is neat. We get
Yeah, Marin's fun. Grifta is bad.
I played the double Grifted deck and
You don't even like. Do you pick a good card or a bad card?
who knows?
Is it going to your opponent? Is it going to you? You don't know.
Alright, oh. So let me go ahead and make the deck list for this, and then you can all place your bets on where this deck is going.
I'm gonna look up the deets on Temporis here.
Okay.
Okay.
What sort of
Oh my god! Picked 0% of the time in arena rounds.
Ooh. That's a hell of a statistic. How many people want this card? 0.
Oh wow!
You sure? Yeah, 0. Nobody.
Nice statistics.
God. Temporis is just the worst.
Like, there's no bucket that you can put that card in, is what I'm hearing.
Well, the thing is that legendaries go in their own, like...
Oh, right, they're forced into the legendary buckets.
So, like, what 2 legends would you have to have Temporis up against to have Temporis be the pick?
Good gravy. Man, I was gonna say Grifta again, but
I would pick
nah,
Grifta over it.
Is kind of...
Even worst case, you just kind of pick the 2 lower impact cards, and then it's sort of like that 3-drop that gives a 2-drop to everybody, you know? Like,
Right.
that's not the best, but it's certainly better than you lose the game, which is the normal text of Temporis.
7 costs 6. It's like War Golem -1 stats, Battle Cry, you lose the game.
It's like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder how players will be able to play around this battle cry. There's a lot of subtlety going on here. Anyway, I see some of y'all have placed your bets. Let's ride. The bad Aviana, but you wouldn't get that. You would never have those 2 up against each other as picks, unless you were in like the duel up arena, right? Like you would have.
Oh, right, Temporis is a priest card.
Yeah, Temporis is priest. We were playing warrior because, you know, it was just showing up at random.
Yeah, that came from our Bone Dragon, so they came from a neutral minion.
Yeah.
Well, I was really upset with our Bone Dragon last run. Kinda...
Yeah.
Light shall bring victory.
Oop, Thunderhead's here.
Aha! Well, all of our deck synergy, it's right
Alright,
here.
I'm gonna throw a Volcano back. That's not a card I want to...
The one Thunderhead is... I guess Unbound Elemental is also a piece of synergy, but...
Yeah, I'm also pretty happy with, like, this hand. Interactive elements, strong bodies, card advantage, removal, like, it's, you know, I'm happy here. It's not an aggressive hand, but I think that's this deck.
Quickly.
Pizza time for our opponent?
I think it's pizza time for Kaz, too. I'm gonna bug out for a sec.
Alright, please enjoy. Pass it back. There's the fuse. Oh, our opponent's here. Okay. Hmm. Tempor says the big disadvantage is not even being particularly fun. No. Yo! What an... Yo! Help! Holy shit.
Out of my jungle.
Yeah, let's take the voodoo. Yikes! Deal 5 to your hero. That doesn't matter at all. Our opponent is just going off with this Radiant Elemental, too. Damn. I'm killing it next turn, but that's way too late at this point.
You are the
Yeah, way too late. I'm... Yep, our opponent's gotten so much value out of it. Oh, God, why?
Shall we make a storm?
Alright, here's a board. So if they got Spirit Lash, we look really bad.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Sure.
All right, I'm back. Are we? What the?
No,
hell
we're
happened?
losing extremely badly. Our opponent played a 3-7 on turn 3. Things have gone very poorly.
Good gravy. No.
Elements guide me.
But yeah, so they played a Radiant Elemental on 2, played this Ornery Tortoise on 3, and then played a Power Word Shield on it, and then proceeded to use their Radiant Elemental a ton. So... We're,
Okay. It's fine. It's one creature.
yeah.
It's fine.
Well, the good thing is our opponent is, not in a great position, you know?
Elements guide me.
Yeah, one guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, it was a very scary turn 3, is I guess the thing, and
Ooh, play a dragon. Play a dragon. Damn it.
damn it.
Ah, I wanted that so bad.
But yeah, this is very cool. The Voodoo Hexer is something we picked up off of our... Yes, we get more.
So how's the Grizzer looking?
If I did that, we would be able to bring our opponent to 3. Actually, hold on. I think I might be able to do a little bit better clearing here.
Like, zap?
Yeah. We've gotten a lot of tiny elementals out of this thing.
Right? Like, how much stats has that one card been worth?
8.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they 4 cost 3/5 that makes an 8/8.
Obsidian statue?
You dragon. Damn it.
No, it's...
It's always obsidian statue.
I think I go...
What, like Loot Hoarder Totem?
and then run things into it to kill it.
Man, if only they had made a big taunt dragon. That would have been great.
Thunderstruck! Thunderstruck!
Okay.
Okay, pressure's still on.
Yeah. And we get to play Violet. We get to play Worm next turn. Storm Chaser is actually pretty...
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
Volcano or Toads, right?
Yeah, Volcano or Toads. Repeated lifesteal on defense is miserable. Obsidian statue. Oh. Stop.
Don't be another Obsidian statue. Just anything but that. Okay.
You know what? Sure. Oh,
Even prevent the life gain.
yeah. Opponent
Are
is...
we vindictive enough to do that?
I probably shouldn't.
Wait, how do we not have 1 damage anywhere else? Dang it.
Yeah.
We really don't. We don't
Yeah.
have damage. Huh. Alright.
Be cool, man. Hey, give me that.
It's like, there's no way the 8/8 dies, right?
They would have to kill it themselves.
I would have gone ahead and hit him for drawing into lick him, but it's okay.
Okay. Thank God!
Fine!
Thank God we've got more silence up our sleeve. Get out of
Get
here.
out of here!
Stop!
Just stop it. Yeah, we had silence in our deck.
Yep.
Probably should.
Oof,
Crap. 2 freed from amber and an actual obsidian statue.
yeah, we talk about cards that make the late game plan worth, like, work like that. Obsidian Statue is the poster child of it.
Yeah, not only that, but given that they got the like neutral 8-cost 8/8 that Death Rattle heals you for 8.
Yeah.
What was it? What else was in that pool? The free from amber pool. Like, is that 5/4 that casts a spell still around? Like, that could be there.
It might have been just the fact that they wanted the 8 life gain as a threat. Like,
Brawl versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
okay.
Doomhammer.
Oh crud! I wasn't paying attention to our opponent's name. Is this the same opponent?
I don't know.
I couldn't have. Huh.
Hey, Omega Mind.
It's like a little bit of an awkward hand.
Yeah.
Is someone injured?
Oh! Well, I guess I'm... Don't do it.
Yeah. Now they have bump heal our totem as their play.
Yeah.
Which they're not going to do. Fair enough.
Yikes.
That's kind of gross.
I'm sorry, what is this?
Ugh. That is a monstrous thing to get off of your extra guy.
Well, can be. Or it can dilute their deck with garbage if they, you know, say it was us, like, and it just diluted our deck with shitty 1/1s.
Right.
God damn it.
My God. You want to do it anyway?
Kinda don't. That's like... That's... Nah.
All right.
I'm thinking Storm Chase in here. Okay.
Today's storm is a Reign of Toads. Yeah, Volcano would have been the better pickup there, of course.
Right. Yeah, Shrieky Shroom can be really terrifying if it, uncontested, because it's just a free creature every turn.
Man, Volcano would have been sickening, actually.
Yeah.
We want to put a bunch of 1-cost minions in their deck. They're going to be this small.
Right, if they're going to be literally 1-drops, I'm fine with that. Because, like, you sure, shuffle in a Murloc Raider in your deck. I don't care.
Drink with me, friend.
Okay. I think I need to kill the Northshire Cleric. Ooh.
I like that a lot.
Like Thunderhead and just start doing some cleanup.
Yeah.
Alright. What are we bolting?
That's kind of the decision, right? Like, do we want to put a 1-cost minion of a certain kind into our deck? Right? And I think yes on the 2-1, iffy on the 3-2, but maybe that's fine also. Because we can deal with him when he comes back. It's probably worse than other things that they can draw.
Yeah.
So I would say...
What to do?
I would want to attack Northshire, bolt 3-2, rush into the 2-1,
Sure.
keep a 1-1 around. Like,
So yeah, let's bolt.
that gives our guy the most health. That's kind of my thought.
And let's, you know.
Right, in case they immediately draw Northshire, then they can...
Right. So next turn I get to play it's Earth Elemental as an overload to back this up. Which makes 2-1. Good God, this card!
Is someone injured?
Ha! Hey!
Oh God!
Oh God. Okay, so we need to kill the.
Yeah. I don't want to shuffle multiple squash.
Yeah.
things
All
into
right.
the
All
deck.
right. All right.
Okay, fun time has ended.
All right. Let's
This guy's toes.
I'm still shuffling a Northshire.
I like that well enough.
Well.
What?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, no, I still think that's a worse draw than most things in their deck.
And then, do I want to zap on this turn?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we can save
Like
that.
our guy still has 3 health. Like, okay, yes, if they come up with a Shadowward Pain or something, then we could have gotten extra value on our zap.
Right, but oof, I am just stunned at the power of this card. Like, not in the sense that I didn't realize it was powerful, because, you know, clearly we built the deck around it, but, like, Violet Teacher giving you 2/1/1s and then they have, you know, Rush? Like, alright, you can't keep a board.
He's kind of like, in a lot of cases, he's super spell power.
Yeah.
It's like spell power +2 in some pretty nonsense ways.
Well, spell power +2 that also,
Like what, tramples?
yeah, tramples, because if you didn't need the spell power, you just get board advantage. Built your arena deck around one card that's working.
And we keep drawing that card, so we're happy.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Wait, did you pick Nimbus Elemental?
No, we picked the other
Okay.
one instead. The
Fine.
Out of My Jungle.
Okay. Stonehill Defender, that's right. Yeah, that was probably still correct.
Yeah.
It's fine. We did pick up an Unbound Elemental also. so
Yes, we do have reasons to like.
We have at least 2 cards in our deck that care about Overload.
The fact that they had to spend their whole turn just murdering my 3/5 that was behind a wall is pretty telling. That ain't gonna do anything. It's back.
I did know that they had that in their hand.
And it made.
What the hell?
At the second turn, destroy those negated armor.
Well, we can very easily attack that for free
Yeah.
so that they don't get 8 armor. So I'm
Let's-
thinking 3/2 into 1. Okay, yeah, That's also part of it. Like loot hoarder into that, 3/2 into 1/2. Unless you want to like 3/2 into 4/4, but
Nah, and
kill
then
that thing. Yeah. Nesting Rock looks pretty good. Pressing his face.
yeah. If that was spell damage, I would have zapped.
Oh yeah.
That was what I was looking for
Yeah,
there.
Zap plus the 1/1 would have been fine.
We even have a board like refresh from Rain of Toads if we need it, so.
I guess it is 6 attack and power. I shouldn't disparage the toads.
Yeah. 6 power and 12 toughness of taunt. Like. Look, this is a
Now,
good-
where Reign of Toads excites me is where you get it off of Hagatha.
Oh, yeah, just like,
It's,
hey, how's it going?
as like yet another awful spell to get off of Hagatha. And you're like, I hope they don't get Healing Rain. Oh no, they got Healing Rain.
I just love how much of a body this makes. Are they going to another Holy Fire? Oh, wow.
No, the thing that puts out Holy Fire, Holy Water.
Well, that's fine because we're holding the silence. Hell, we're even holding the damn crushing hand.
Holding the crushing hand. Oh no, when is a guy who makes 2 bodies bad?
Hey, give me that! Gotcha! I am science! I am genius!
I'll play a turn 9 Omega Mind.
Alright, so they have the Earth Elemental.
Yep.
They have 4 mana to spend after.
Obsidian statue.
Costs significantly more than 4. Oh.
Term.
Alright.
Keeps him alive.
Don't really care.
I'm thinking about just throwing the crusher on that. We do not
I
have...
mean, crushing hand on a 3/8?
Yeah, because we still have the silence.
Can we play the Violet Worm in the same turn?
Yeah, I guess also I could just play the Violet Worm and Fairy Dragon to call it good. Like, that way I have a lot of ways around, like, taunt.
Brain overload!
Brain Overload.
Yep.
Okay, you. See, I want Crushing Hand to kill, like, a tree. You know?
I think that the stage we're in the game where our opponent's at 2, waiting on it isn't gonna matter too much. Like, you know, it can kill Earth Elemental, but so can Earth Shock. Interesting that they didn't feel that giving additional stats to that mattered.
No, they wanted to attack with the stats right away. We have them dead on board.
Yeah, which they
I kind
could
of wonder about that.
they could have avoided by
Okay.
crunch.
Whatever.
Overload!
Let's give them the brain overload.
Overload their brain. Yeah.
All right. Again, like 1/1 rushes for no. It's just, oh my
So
god.
if we draw the best card in our deck, we can win. That's
Well, you beat most
Kinda what I'm
anything.
learning.
Yeah. My goodness.
man. How many times do I first pick something and then never see it in all the games I play? And here we're just having a grand old time.
Throw versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For doom.
Okay. I don't want that Warbear. I don't want their shock. I don't know if I want Rocket or not.
Against a mage. There's like one thing that I can think of that mage has that with 2 health that I would want to shoot down, and
Right, but it would have to be something we want to shoot down, but we don't want a Stormforge axe. Like, I guess,
Yeah, that's pretty mystical.
right.
All right.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, feeling better about our opponent's one.
Yeah. Our best hope is ping.
Basic card mage. This might actually be dangerous.
Yeah.
So, if we coin Stonehill,
Yep.
and we get a cool guy, they bump, takes care of the 2-1, they're left with a 2-2. Maybe they make a play. And then we have Stormforge Lightning Bolt so that we fade 4.
Yeah.
And we incidentally get either Tar Creeper or Alakir the Windlord.
Right. Are we in need of Tar Creeper right now, or can we pick up Alakir and call it a good? Like, that's...
We almost don't know if we need Tar Creeper, right? Like, I think we don't because, like, Axe Lightning Bolt should be able to deal with anything that Tar Creeper can deal with.
I think the final nail in that is that we do have Volcano in the back.
I sense your strength.
Oh!
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I miscalculated. I did not expect them to make their 2-1 immune. And guess what? We have the Tar Creeper anyway.
Hey, jerk.
Okay. Okay, and now, you know, now the mage is no longer a basic mage.
Right,
2-4 immune guy, that's somewhat new.
so 100% draw is Reign of Toads. Because it would make this a dead play.
The pressure. Hey!
Alright.
Can we... Hooray!
I think this is still fine.
Now, hopefully they trade for that.
Yeah.
Float like a butterfly.
Sting like a bee.
No, trade for our guy. Trade for our guy! Oh,
Alright.
guess we're not super hurting. Volcano, like always, is a wipe.
Yeah, Volcano is a wipe here if I want it. Is that fine?
Yeah, the question is, do we want it? Like, what else do we do? Like, rock for no taunt.
I don't like most of our other options.
Like, Totem Axe Lightning Bolt to heavily overload us, and we take damage, and we don't even full clear them.
Yeah, let's...
Yeah.
So we do this to, you know...
No, it'd be awesome if that was, like, not a volcano, but a regular old storm.
Yeah, if that was Lightning Storm, that would have been a lot better, because we could, like, hero power, and then...
Right.
So I get to play Rock next turn.
The future
Do
is
we?
ours.
No, we don't. We kill that.
Behold the
We kill their legend immediately.
vision.
Yeah, I think we use that. And now I understand why our opponent is focused on the, like, smaller cost cards.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're gonna be overloaded for a while, but we'll make our way out.
That's funny because, like, they don't care that that card's frozen.
Right?
It doesn't matter.
I think they had to do it in that order to draw the card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's frustrating.
Can we draw Earthshock? We might just be dead here.
I would almost like it if we were. Like, aggression being real at long last.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Oh man, you gotta trade on board. You don't have a fireball. No one has a fireball.
They only need 4 points from their hand right now.
A good defense is a great turtle.
Yo, that is what?
Whenever an adjacent minion takes damage, this minion takes it instead.
Okay. So I can't even trade. I think we need toads here.
I wonder.
Yeah, Toes looks better than Alec here.
Alright, show me counterspell. Warp.
To battle!
If you insist.
To battle!
I think this is gonna make a copy of this minion. Oh, that's bad.
There is little time. To battle!
A good defense is a great.
Huh.
What does that happen?
How does that work?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I really wanted that to just go infinite.
They both take all of the damage. That would own.
Smelly fish! Yummy!
Alright, are we dead? Oh, yeah.
Well, we have learned some fascinating knowledge.
And then it gets brought down the... Wait a minute. They have to make sure they attack, like, correctly here. They have some dumb math.
It's a timestamp rule, I think.
Well, I think it might be like that they... Oh, we're still at 1.
That minion is kind of incredible.
Guide me.
Goodness, that's some powerful talent.
That, like... I don't like that card. That doesn't interact with the game of Hearthstone in understandable ways.
Okay, it reminds me of both Ram Shield, but good.
Right?
Like, both reflected it off your face, which meant, you know, you just attacked the face and then both died. But there you have to attack, like, real minions.
What was the loss there, too? Oh, we didn't draw our Thunderhead early enough.
Right.
That's why we lost. Like, we already spent all our Overload cards by the time we drew Thunderhead.
No, I think the other half, too, is the follow-up after... I'm just gonna keep this.
You're gonna keep the 5? Okay.
I'm gonna keep the 5. What is our opponent's... Okay, it looked like our opponent's name was like 2 names overlapping, and I was really confused for a moment.
Greetings, traveler.
Yeah, the mage plan to play every cheap card in the world. Sure, we have a loot hoarder. It's fine.
Did Aggression come back in style at some point? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I think it's just different players doing different... I mean, our first 2 opponents were priests playing the slowest games imaginable, right? Like...
That's true, that's true.
I think this is just... We have different opponents.
Okay, so Wandering Monster's the good one.
Hey, give me that!
It's not Snake or Venom Strike.
Oh, worthy fool.
Can't be sniped.
Or it's not allowed to be Snipe. It can't be Freezing Trap.
To my side.
I'm fine with... yeah, please, I was gonna say, please give me Leok here. Hell yeah.
More like Freeok because we kill him for free.
And give me Storm Chaser for Toads.
Not actually a good thing. Hey, it was probably pretty rude of me. Leok is a fine minion.
Yeah.
So, X-Trap or Wandering Monster? I think Wandering Monster.
Leok returns.
throw
Leok
down
returns!
Game over, return of
Leok.
Wow.
Sure.
Okay, I have an idea.
What are you thinking?
Cobalt Scalebane, no attacks. So we get a 6/4. If he wants to bump Leok and his face into that, then we're kind of okay with that, and we don't give him his Wandering Monster.
What if I attack first?
Then it dies to his Magma Rager.
I think I'm fine with that.
Okay. Do it then.
Like, I don't think we should be that scared of the trap.
Okay. That kills most 2-drops. It was Wandering Monster.
Yep.
What?
And they gain 6 armor.
Oh my god.
So,
Fine. Played Earth Elemental.
actually, no, I'm still playing Cobalt. There are there are very few things that could have been that would have been stronger. That's a nice position.
I like that my original play was the correct one. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Oh god, big Leok.
Nice.
Speak your
Bigger Leok.
Alright, let's just wipe this.
Do we want a Totem Storm? I think there's no reason to not.
Yeah.
One coin to flip that mattered. Hooray.
So they've
Still
got...
have 5 next turn for a big old Earthy.
Yep, that's why I'm fine with this run. Oh god.
Heck.
You discover more Leoks? I mean, that's what's in your deck, is a bunch of Leoks.
Advantage. He only costs 3. So does that card.
Everything. Okay. If I ever need to gain all the life in the universe, I do have that ability. just in case.
I mean, a while from now.
Not too far off. Yeah, Healing Rain. The Healing Rains.
Healing Rain Kano.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think that would like make the animation take forever. Because
Oh
you
my
would gain
god.
1 life every time it
Oh
deals
no,
damage.
you're right.
So like, don't be aware that's going to take a while to animate.
Pass.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't remember why we wanted that, but it sounds like what we wanted. Is Rain Kano that important to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason I wanted them to pass was because Healing Totem makes it really awkward for them to kill this.
I can't believe they gained 6 armor.
Yep, there's Leok.
It's like, it's going to work for my permanent embarrassment.
Shit.
Crap.
Good thing we have Bear here. Like, Bear to take out the Tundra Rhino is pretty important.
Then we like also play Lycan.
Yeah, I think we just get the weapon on.
We're gonna be overloaded very soon, and probably for a while.
Yeah.
So we could even like Toads just for the load when he bashes Leok into our bear. Dang it.
Wow, that sucks.
I don't wanted you to be out of big things, mister.
No, our opponent is just big things. Only big things. Frogs?
Yeah, Toads makes Toad better. And then you can hit Leok, and then...
Alternate, I can play the
I
mode.
don't know.
Yeah, that,
I wonder.
See, that doesn't overload us.
Alright, let's overload us.
It's like,
Elements guide me.
whatever. Hunter doesn't have sweepers. Doesn't have like Deathstalker Rexar, that's not real. And they certainly don't have Mossy Horror. So that's not a real card either. It'd be pretty embarrassing if they did play Mossy Horror.
That would be
card.
pretty ridiculous.
Probably be game over, but whatever. Not worried about it.
I love these.
God, no! If we had played the 214, then they would have Mossy Horrored.
Yeah, the ultimate answer. Again?
I'm sorry, a double of that you didn't copy into your deck.
Please stop it.
The grubs are beasts too, right?
Alright, I'm doing some board clearing here. Okay, so if I run everything into you, play out Omega Mind and Volcano, that would be 7, 8, 9, 12. There's a little bit of bug fixing I would have to do just so I just attack the Tundra Rhino. Okay, so let's do our Wrath.
All right. Healing Kano, here it comes.
Yeah, they're all beasts. So there's
Yep.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think I need to attack this.
What if we forget about the rain part of the rain Kano?
No.
Okay. We'll attack the Thunder Rhino then.
Yeah, not at this.
Sorry.
Not at this low of a life total against a hunter.
Okay. Okay. Here comes this nonsense.
All right.
It's actually animating a little faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be slow as hell.
Still hit end turn there.
All right, healing Kano.
Oh. There you have it.
Yep.
Okay. Guess what? It's our turn to play big things.
Yeah, let's
Oh, the 7/7. Yeah.
let's get you down first too. I wanna.
I think we want to hit it because we don't have any overload cards in our hand.
Yeah.
Okay, they play a 1/2 and a 1/2. Great.
And from here on in, I can make it so they literally have to kill us through damage on face. Like, they have to kill us, like, they can't attack us ever. Sure.
Play by the rules, he says. So we're at 29.
29. Do that once.
Feels a little unfortunate.
The sun has set for me.
From here, I don't care. The rest of this is just us going to be doing cleanup forever, because we can heal up this giant taunter, too. So, like...
Okay, aboard. Behold. Even Mossy Horror wouldn't be quite that bad. Like, we get to keep the Tar Creeper,
Yep.
keep the Grub Magog. That doesn't even matter that much.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they know. Yeah, the hero power is not going to do it. They don't
Yeah.
have 6 more turns of that enemy. Okay. Takes a trip to get a hot dog, get off the concession stand.
So yeah, that was the main reason that I certainly needed the heal Kano was because our pressure wasn't quick enough to kill our opponent if we just passed the turn on 10.
Makes sense. It did gain us 15 life. Maybe that's okay.
Right, and we ended it at 12. So
No. Okay, we had to hit the Rhino, so it only gained us 13 life.
Still enough to keep us alive.
That's
That's still higher than our
Better
end game
healing
life total.
rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But good old healing rain. Healing volcanoes. Soothing. Thanks, weather control.
Versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin for Doomhammer.
Kind of want to keep that unbound.
Tasty towel. Do you want to keep it, given that we have 0 overload cards in hand?
I think
Also, how many 2s do we have? We have some, right?
Some.
We picked a bunch. I feel like we picked
Loot
a bunch.
Hoarder, Fairy Dragon, Stoneforge Axe, Omega Mind. Lickin'.
Well, we don't want to play Omega Mind on 2, but Stormforged Axe. I don't know. I don't have strong feelings about this mulligan. Oh, well, okay.
Oh.
I suddenly have feelings about this mulligan.
Okay, and they get to answer our air elemental extremely cleanly. Huh.
Save. Big turns in your future.
Handle shot,
Yikes!
Oh.
Even more cleanly than we thought.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
Alright.
Do we even play Unbound Elemental? We just skip straight to Thunderhead
What's our 2?
and shuffle another Thunderhead.
Ooh. I think we just skipped straight to Thunderhead.
I approve.
Like, that's gonna be a bit of a... We're gonna lose all of the little minions we make off it, but I think that's fine.
Shall we make a storm?
We shall make a storm.
Zap. Zap. And then do I just want to go face with these is sort of the other question.
Well, you cannot, so...
Right. I mean, in the like... No, let's... Let's just clear them, and then we get to
God,
copy.
I really want this guy to live.
Yeah, I want it copied. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no! Whoa. Oh, the 2-drop! Oh, I'm sorry! Oh!
What an incredible 2.
Alright.
I don't suppose it's a dragon. It isn't a dragon, it's not. It might be named Wyrm, but it's not a dragon.
Alright, so don't go Fairy Dragon into Dragon Slayer. Oh my god!
Oh, be still my heart! I knew it was better in this format, I knew it! Coming through for you.
Crush. Also, a friend.
Yeah!
Oh!
Was astounding. We are astounding.
Okay, they finally get to kill our Thunderhead. They'll probably play a secret to follow it. No, okay. Ooh, I like that. I think I'm gonna play Storm.
Yeah, I'm feeling Storm Creeper Totem 3/2 into 1/2.
Sure.
Taunt? Dang it.
Yeah.
I didn't say it soon enough.
Well, we actually got to know it early because this volcano said 16 before the before it showed
Before
itself.
that finished animating.
Shit. Huh.
Well, we could try just fading a couple turns. Like, let them play more stuff and then clean up with Volcano. I don't know. That might be bad.
Willing to give that one turn.
Yeah, kill our totem. That's what you really want to do with that. Yeah.
Alright, so let's just go Volcano Unbound after Volcano.
Is there a particular reason why it's called fading? I don't remember. That's like terminology that comes from ancient Magic the Gathering things where, you know, you hope that your opponent draws nothing relevant, and that's called fade. What the hell is that?
Enemies attacking this have a 50% chance of going anywhere else. Well, oh my god,
all right.
Give me charge.
50-50 to get charged. Oh my god!
50% of the time, it works every time.
Oh man.
Sure. Alright, I'm gonna...
No, I don't think you can attack your own units with that. I think it was... I think you still attack things that you can attack. We will be overloaded, I think, if we pick the overload card.
Yeah. I mean, that does kill it. I might just overload 2 to kill their board.
Sure. Whammo!
Like, that's fine.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh!
You foul!
Wow!
I kind of like 3 and 5.
Squire, attend me.
Kind of forces an attack out of them, and then we can put the 2/2 into the 5.
Yeah.
5/2 that's left behind.
Wanna blow something up?
Now I don't believe you.
Sure. This means I get to play Grub into a pretty controlled board. Alright, I want a spell damage totem. Oh my god.
It's probably fine to play Violet Worm, even still.
Yeah, let me quick check for spell damage, because if we get spell damage, that changes everything very deeply.
If you insist.
I think I kind of want to play Earth here.
Alright, go for it.
Like, mostly because... if I play
Same 7 damage, right? Like,
yeah. Mostly because I don't want them to be able to attack me for 5 and then hero power. Black Knight. Oh. Wow.
I almost wish it were Black Knight. That would have been more stylish.
We're in a poor position now.
Yep. Ozzy's in a pickle. Oh no!
Alright, come on.
Nope.
We lose this one. Because we take 4 and then we take 2.
Okay, we don't have anything that heals anymore. Well, little did you know that that is irrelevant.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. We have the blocker for that.
Oh, Omega Mind trying so hard.
Yeah, I mean, the worst part was I couldn't have held off on the spells because we would have died on the board, so... You know. Don't kill me with your hero power. It's fine. Holy!
Oh my god!
Alright, perfect answer hunter is the real deal.
They're an us hunter, is what they are.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What a powerful top deck. Loving it. But yeah, they had us dead there. The ooze on our weapon was probably the biggest thing in the world.
That was gigantic. Like, they killed an 8-mana weapon.
Yeah. I guess I should have gone face with that weapon.
Oh yeah, if we knew we were getting volcano.
No, I don't know what the odds are on it, or like, is that enough of a, like, are the odds high enough that I should have gone face with that weapon?
I guess we could have talked it over, but
Yeah.
now we know. Like,
Right.
don't take 8. Just get volcano off the thing.
Right. Let's.
Uh-oh.
Ugh. All right, Stonehill, you're doing a lot of work.
Kind of danger time for Storm Chaser here.
Yeah, I'm bound.
Fine, we'll trust to the gentleman's agreement to not play anything early.
Right. No rush, 10 men. That's like it. That's what it. Okay, the river.
Alright.
Sure.
Forsooth, the Crocolisk.
So my idea here is I think I might be able to protect it with Stonehill.
I love omelets.
Okay.
I love omelets. I've never been able to hear what that guy is saying. That's what he's saying.
I love omelets.
Yeah, every time I play him or one of my opponents plays him, it sounds like no Vuvma. It's like no Vuvma? What? Sure.
Make them work for. Okay.
Time for Toad. Time for Toad. Sludge Belcher? Doesn't Sludge Belcher say my tummy feels funny?
Oh God! So my play wasn't part of that, as they could have just done that anyhow.
Yeah, the problem with Crushing Hand, although it's a neat answer to Giants, is that we're not doing that much in addition.
And we give up another turn for it, whereas like Volcano, we still have.
We're already giving up the turn, but it gets both minions.
Yeah. We still have 2 Earth Elementals in hand. Hopefully we can just play them back to back.
Like maybe if the 2 damage from our little rocket guy had been enough, then that would be worth it. Oh, for God's sake. I'm so sick of that minion.
Where's our Earth Shock?
Seriously. It's not here.
I'm gonna crack it.
Ugh.
Well, hopefully that's just killable by crushing.
Plus health divine shield.
Wind Fury +1/+1. Come on.
Poisonous?
Ah, plus health. That is like the perfect choice. What the hell?
I don't suppose that thing's a dragon.
That's a beast.
It is a beast. What a beast.
Can roll for spell damage. To just take hit.
Yeah, bug fix with Stormforged Axe. We get to roll first if we're doing that. Unless you mean to, like... Yeah, crud.
Alright, let's way to overload ourselves on the turn, which sucks. Like,
Fine. But any second now, they will play a 6 health dragon.
that Revenant is just crushing us.
I guess they don't want to play the dragon that deals 1 to everything if that's their play.
Yeah. Probably not on this board. Okay.
Oh, beasts. Beast Mage. It's the new thing.
It's a party.
Man.
Elements guide me.
I am dead to 1 point of damage. Any 1 point, they have us dead.
Well, on the balance, I think I've brought us down to earth. I make things worse by my presence. Good grief. But no, seriously, like the games where we were doing great, we had our guy, you know?
Okay, they just have the frostbolt. Cool. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, gains +1 attack if your opponent has 2 or more minions. The belligerent gnome.
That's yet another reason for me to believe that aggro isn't real in the arena, but like who knows? So what do we learn? Thunderhead is freaking amazing.
Indeed. I've been sort of keeping track. I want to say something like the last 5 or 6 times I have played Volcano, I have lost the game. Like outside of the, like, you know, I did the Healing Rain Volcano, and then like I think the last 4 around that are just like, oh, whoops, this wasn't, because like you Wrath and then you can't build your board and you're behind so much you can't do anything. Like Volcano on 5 just doesn't work out, I guess is what I mean by that.
Yeah, like it works in Constructed because you can build your deck around like, oh, I can just sweep the board and like repeatedly sweep whatever. But in Arena, it's more like, well, okay, I sweep the board and then my next turn is bad, but my opponent's next turn might be better than that, and so I'm giving the initiative back to them.
Right, you're playing Wrath of God, and unless that actually is all your opponent has, it doesn't really get you done, which is sort of the issue when you use it on 5. Because you use it on 5, then you go back to turn 4 again, and you're like, oh god. Anywho, that was the arena. I think we had some good times with it. We got to learn about Temporis.
I suppose we did at that.
Yeah, we got to learn about Temporis. We got to learn about the stick and how just attack their face.
Their face. You'll get Volcano.
Well, like,
that's the good time to get Volcano.
Well, here's the thing. Like, Volcano off that, the Avalanche would have cleared it. Lightning Storm is a possibility. Like, just 1-for-1 removal would have been enough. Like, you know. Or it could have been, like, Rain of Frogs. Give me Rain of Frogs. I love Rain of Frogs.
Could also have been Zap.
Yeah.
Or Earth Shock. Or Frost Shock.
Or all 3.
Yeah. Or Totemic Might.
Well, the lucky thing is you get to choose from 3, so like you're never casting Totemic Might.
You get the third worst of the group.
Anywho, thank you all for joining. Hope you all had a good time with this. Thank you, Kaz, for jumping on.
Always a pleasure.
If you want to catch more of this stuff or the other things I end up doing, you can always follow, see when I go live. We got a lot of kind of projects going on between La Milana 2 on Mondays, Final Fantasy 12 on Wednesdays, Dragon Warrior Monsters on Thursdays, and I think those are my 3 actual like projects going on. So there are other streams other than that, but you can always follow, see when they go live, and you can always subscribe and get access to cool skulls. All right. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.